Hello and welcome back to another episode of MineTurtle. This episode we won't be walking, though I did get a lot of clay, I'll show you that later, but this episode we'll be working on this rabbit farm once again and hopefully finishing it. Maybe not getting all the rabbits in it, but finishing it at the very least. At least half of it. I mean the other half I can do off camera. But this is how far I've gone so far, and I think it works. All I have to do is hook up these two pistons and I think I'm done. I think that's it. So I'll show you what happens. So as you know, the normal thing happens. Oh, it's becoming that time. Minecart comes up here, drops the rabbit off here, turns on the water, and the rabbit gets pushed over there and starts breeding. Yes. Then the minecart comes down here, and it hits this track. And when minecarts hit the tracks when facing this direction, I tested over there, it swishes off this direction and sits here. This being glass, it doesn't bounce back. Then you breed the rabbit, the baby rabbit falls, and then that's all I have to do now is trigger that up, set that up so when that triggers, it fires these pistons doing this. Then you might think, oh, it might push the rabbit this way. It might, well it does slightly, but because the rabbit's so pushed into this block because of the water stream, it actually just rights itself, comes down here. Then once that's all done, that will turn off, but it'd fall down here, fall into the minecart and get pushed off this way, and voila. And I may have killed a few bunny rabbits testing this. Maybe, definitely. Rabbit foot. Oh actually, we can make a leather with full rabbit hide. But yeah, that's about it. It looks pretty cool, yeah. I'm not sure where we're going to be breeding the rabbits though, because like there's no really good spots anymore. So yeah, what we might do, it's an idea we've been having, if I can get what we could do is not have a solid block here, just have another fence up. Hope that he doesn't do anything wrong and he could sit above them and breed them. That could be an option. Keep in mind that there'll be 4 pistons around here, but that'd be right. Oh hey zombie. Zombies. Because there's a big cave underneath me and I don't have any torches, I can't light it up. The cave. Zombies have been on me all day. But here's the other big thing that I did. Well, I guess it's not that great. Chickens come along to have a look. Now, of course, I haven't set up a collection thing, but I have made it drop off here so we can pick it up. Oh, look, you can see the chicken right there. I was wondering what that was popping up and down. That's the chicken. Oh, hey, hey. No sugarcane. Strange. See, it works out to about the same amount. I don't know about the eggs. The eggs was just a random guess. But because pumpkins are once every so often, whereas sugarcane, it grows 2 for every year. It's all kind of. It doesn't keep a constant rate, but overall, I've worked out this works out about the same rate for long periods of time. But you see, all these are at 2, so when they grow, 2 are going to get punched off and stuff. But I added these things, these tower things, to stop the pumpkins from falling off the edges, which it seems to have done. No more do they collect on the sides. And then I just threw some chickens up there. 2 on each one. So that's 8 chickens in total. I think that's good. I don't know. I was kind of just randomly guessing. But anyway, here's some sugarcane. 4 sugarcane at that. So you make the sugar cane into sugar. Put the pumpkins here. Put the eggs here. And boom, pumpkin pie. I won't be collecting this stuff up yet. Just because we don't have a good collection. But at some point, probably by next episode, look at that, I'll add a hopper or something, I don't know. That's not permanent, I just wanted it down here. I'm sure you can understand why. Eventually I'll hook all this up. Actually, I should say this now. So, if you remember, actually I don't know if you remember, I don't know if I said anything. I'm wanting to build a mansion, fun fact. I think that video never actually made it. I think I've recorded it on my laptop while it was sort of dead and I never managed to save the video. But essentially, I'm wanting to build a mansion and I'm going to do that in this world. And it's probably going to be here. That's part of it. This is part of it. I don't know what it's going to look like. That's why I'm building the insides first. But I want lots of farms, lots of stuff. And I also have a book filled with ideas for pointless rooms as well, from friends. Not my ideas. You should keep that in mind when I build them. Otherwise you'll be judging me weirdly. Anyway, show you my spoils from yesterday's video, which I didn't show on camera. Clay. I did that the next day because I was too tired to do anything, which is why that video was kind of a bit strange. In case you're wondering why. But anyway, this episode, we're going to be finishing this. I do sincerely hope. As far as I can go, we're almost there. All we have to do, rabbit, is make these pistons open, unpower when that gets triggered, and then power again eventually. I guess we could have another trip by here. Maybe. Not really, because they're both going to be sharing this block, aren't they? The other track will be here. Because we can't go past this halfway block, yeah? Because they're right next to each other. I guess we could have spaced them apart, but we haven't. Shut up, spider. So, I can't like put tripwire hooks here, because, yeah. I think you understand why. Yeah, so I don't really know I'm going to do that. I could have a detector rail somewhere. Maybe. Could do that. I could have like a detector rail here. Well, let's get my little pickaxe out. Oops. That was incredibly fast. I could put a detector rail there. This one. Which you can use to power things like that, which is often how they're used, but they also give off a redstone current. And I could have it so when the minecart first triggers this, I'll show you what it does. I could see a current opening those up, and then once a rabbit falls in, it could ping it again. Main reason why I'm thinking this, okay, is because well, these power, this block is kind of all surrounded. If you look over here, there's power coming off in an arrow direction. There's not really any way to draw power from it again, which isn't being used to also power like this water thing. And there's so much stuff going on, guys. This is why I usually build things in a creative world. It's because I get all this stuff out of the way. Not complaining. I definitely do enjoy this building on camera. It's quite fun. I don't know how to take this current though. I guess we could have it in the center, and then have no purpose of having both, I guess. But I wanted to have a purpose to have two, because otherwise then it's just pointless. Because what happens if there's only one rabbit, you know? So I can't have it in the center. So put it underneath. Like that. And see, I can't have this being redstone because it's right next to wire. So I have to have the redstone block here. Which kinda sucks. Because then the rail will be going here. Yeah. And then this will take it over up there. Which will be interesting. Trying to get it up there. It'll probably just go around here. End up, I imagine. And a finished design. That took longer than I care to admit. And there's probably much better ways to do it, but essentially I brought it around here. Sorry. And then I brought it up this half step tower. And then to a piston. It goes through this block, powering the piston, making a monostable circuit. That's about the best way. Oh my goodness, this is annoying. But the best way I could figure out doing this is make a monostable circuit, hook up to that, and hook it up to a sticky piston that pushes out a redstone block that turns them on, and then the second pulse pulls it back, as monostable circuits set to 1 tick do. So now, well, first things first, got to turn it off like that. I think it's ready to be tested. I think. Yeah. Yeah. So one thing to keep in mind about the system, right, is that you gotta breed the rabbits fast, because once the minecart gets here, they fall. So I might have to set it up so that the minecart doesn't get here until the rabbits have bred. I might have to do something about that. But we'll give it a quick go, see how it works out with this poor rabbit, and I guess breeding will just be throwing an item in or something. It doesn't actually really matter, does it? Because, not for now, but for later it does matter. Because, okay, so when you turn on the second water stream, the baby rabbits I don't think are going to fall down, but I don't know, I haven't tested it, so let's find out. That might make it, I don't know. Nope. Come on, a little bit more speed. There we go. Yeah, so how dare you not be picked up, rabbit? Ruining everything. All my hopes and dreams. Yeah, but what would have happened in that time would a baby rabbit would have fallen. So yeah, whatever, water stream on the other side. What I might do is somehow, like maybe one of these tracks I want to set up so that oops set it up right so that it's a powered rail which isn't being powered. Then when the rabbit comes along, it stops, and then once the rabbit breeds, so triggered by this tripwire I guess, it turns this on and we're all good. Although I guess in a way if that was an option, then okay, let me explain to you what I'm thinking, right? So I need somewhere this minecart waiting until a baby rabbit falls until it goes, right? And to do that I test this, but if I could get a signal coming from this, then I might as well just get a signal from that to release the baby rather than this. You know what I'm saying? Huh. This might have all been for naught. I don't think there's really any way to tell when the baby falls, because this is about the only way I could see. But even that torch is turned on by the rabbit coming in the first place. So I hope you understand the problem I am having currently. What I could do though, I guess what is also an option is just have another set of these things, these little, what you may call it, what are they called? Tripwires, that's the word I was looking for. Have another set of tripwires or something like that. Maybe. I could have them at the same height if I wanted. Do I want that? Maybe I want that. Fun fact, you can cross strip wire hooks. It doesn't actually matter. Let me out of there. Get rid of you. You're annoying. And technically unnecessary. Because if the rabbit doesn't get in the cart right away, which I'm not sure why it didn't this time, then it's never going to work. So, I have to work out what went wrong then, and see if there's some way I can fix it so that it never happens again. And, can you put a tripwire hook on a glass thing? Because what I'm asking, no, because I just don't really want this feeding out of it. Well, hold on, do I actually need this block? Because it feeds into this, feeding into this down here. I think that should work just fine like that. I think it should. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I never know what I'm doing, guys. I'm just hoping for the best, I'll be honest. So now, I could either take a signal from that into that, or I could just feed this into that, which I'm going to do, because I've already set up all that, and I mean, even if it's not completely necessary, I mean, why not? Why not? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I guess that's not a very good test. If I powered this, would that power the track? Yes. Good. I don't know how rails work, guys. I haven't used them very often. It's not that I don't like them, it's just I haven't really had a need for them before. I like having this need for them. Well, that's actually not going to matter. The nice thing about this, right, is it doesn't matter how many times I power the rails, as long as this powers them. Because sure, this will power it, but it won't matter, there's no cart on them. You know? You know? Right? You know what I mean. Yeah, you know. I know you know. Wait, is that not the height? That one. Okay. So this should all work. Yeah. Hey rabbit, you want to go on again? Make sure the water is turned off. It doesn't matter about this one, because this one isn't being used. Dude, this rabbit farm is complicated. I somewhat wish it wasn't so complicated, but at the same time, I love how complicated it is. Because you know me. You know I love my complication. Why live life simple, I always say. No, didn't work at all. Something went horribly wrong. That block arm moves, isn't it? I knew it. I knew it. I destroyed everything and the rabbit's free now. Why is the rabbit going in the cat? That's what I want to know. When I was testing this, it was working 100%. Just many times, enough times to kill like 7 rabbits. I did do, to tell the truth. Oh no, oh no. Hello? Gosh darn it, nothing's going my way. Okay, so the activator rail got pushed. Meant to get pushed. That's doing that. Because that's there. Water's off now. Golly. Okay. I think everything's better now. Maybe. Yeah, okay. There we go. So maybe that isn't a good idea. Maybe I should just have it at different heights. I think that's probably the smarter choice. I don't know what that one thing does though. That one block I removed. It seems to have just destroyed everything. So maybe it's more important than I thought. Who knows? Not I. I do not understand my redstone. No one understands my redstone. Ah, that's going. I can't do this. I can't do any of this, guys. So close. So close. Well, I might have to call it an episode here. Hold on. I'm going to check the time and see if this is in fact a very pointless episode. Yep, that's what it looks like. It looks like this episode was kind of for naught. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Once we finally get this, everything will be done. I can copy it. I can fill it up. Actually, I think by next episode I should get this all working. I just need to work some stuff out off camera. Lots of frustration is going to be in the next 10 minutes, I feel like, when I try to work out my redstone. But, yeah. Next episode we should get this all working. All I have to do is work out this one thing. Then I have to just copy it twice and then connect up this track to up there. And we will have a rabbit farm. Once we fill it with rabbits, of course, but I mean that's just a simple task of breeding rabbits for the rabbit farm. Anyway, that's all for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed. My brain is hurting. Hope your brain is hurting, and I hope you are happy with my chicken placement, because no one, not one of you guys, would give me advice on the chicken placement. So if you don't like it, well, that's too bad. It should be noted that the chickens are currently growing 60 sugarcane. The chickens are currently growing up, so maybe not all of them are adults yet. If the chicken numbers aren't right, and the other explanation for bad chicken numbers is that maybe 8 chickens isn't enough to keep up with the system. I don't know. Oh yeah, and Merry Christmas. It's recently been Christmas, I'm sure, by the time you're watching this. So this Christmas got Christmas chests in Minecraft. It's the second time I've seen it, third time? I don't know, how many years have they been doing it? 2, I think. Well, anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye!